What's going on, legends? Welcome to another week of Meta Legends Live. It's your host, Rose, here, getting ready to jump right into it. Let's meta dive into it, fam. So, we got a special episode today. We are going to go through a little bit of the announcements and the AMAs that we had throughout the week, as well as welcome two guests on today's interview, both Max, our co-founder and artistic director, as well as Adrien, who is the creative team supervisor. And so we're going to have a great interview with them in that regard. Then we're going to, after that, we'll hop over to the lounge and have some fun in there and talk about what's to come and what's next. So let's go ahead and dive into it, fam. So before we get started, I just wanted to run through for any of those that if this is your first time joining on the podcast, give you a little background about what Meta Legends is, what our project does. So Meta Legends represents a collection of 12,345 NFTs, and they're legends. So these are categorized by different levels of rarity, and they have hundreds of elements to make them unique. Our goal is to create a complete ecosystem, and the way that we're doing that is first through developing a app called MetaConnect. This application is going to be the social media for NFTs, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have so much more to talk about on that. Again, looking forward to that. Next thing that we're going to be doing is developing our own metaverse. So we're starting with the social media and the app, and then we're going to grow up and create this metaverse, which is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be so many different kinds of things going on. You can explore throughout the universe. You can do things with your cryptos, staking them, as well as owning property and items, and just having the opportunity to really explore throughout the meta life metaverse. Cool stuff in that regard. We're going to just jump right into the meat. We're going to talk about the different things going on here. Monday kind of concluded the month of the legends. So it was a wild month. Indeed, we had a lot of chances for giveaways, 165 winners throughout the month of February. Great stuff that happened there. And like I said, we concluded that on Monday. Tuesday, we had a great AMA with myself at 2 a.m. UTC time, and then again with Max at 4 p.m. UTC. And today, we have some really good news, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit more towards the end because I want to talk a little bit more about this. But we have the Meta Legends Live today, and we also had a very, like I said, a special launch. It's a new initiative, and again, I'll touch on that here more towards the end of the announcements. And also, don't forget tonight, if you missed out or you were a part of the 3D Monsters lesson on Sunday, make sure you're tuning in tonight at 9 p.m. UTC. He's going to be doing the other part of that lesson because it was a larger lesson than what he expected. So definitely tune in and check that out. What else we got? The rest of the week, we got some cool stuff. Tomorrow, we're just going to be having a couple fun quizzes. We got a quiz at 10 p.m. UTC and another one at 6 p.m. UTC. Great stuff there. Go hop in there. And then we got a little thing. We got a new thing coming on. It's on Friday, we're starting this thing called the Road to the Legend Zone. So this is cool stuff. We are getting ready. We're amped up. We are within a week of releasing the Legend Zone on March 7th. And we've been really anticipating this and getting excited about that. So cool stuff in here on Friday. Again, you're back with me for an AMA at 2 a.m. UTC time with a mystery legend game happening at 6 p.m. UTC time. So cool stuff. Still chances to win things and have giveaways and fun. Check it out. And then on Saturday, when we're in the weekend, we're going to have another daily quiz at 5 p.m. UTC time. And then we're back here for another episode of Meta Legends Live. Great stuff. And on Sunday, we got a quiz again, 4 p.m. UTC with another design lesson with 3D Monsters. So that's about it for the schedule. Let's just look into a couple of the items here. We've got the Legend Zone, like I said, coming up. Great stuff. You want to learn more about that, hop on over to the Discord. Again, lots of things on our roadmap here that we are really pushing for and making great strides against. We're we're also working hard through the Meta Life website. We're going to be getting a good progress with the agency that we're working with, Antinomy. And it's just exciting. The studio themselves, they've been working on large projects. They've also created big brand websites like Uber, Apple, and whatnot. So cool stuff in that regard. As well as we have the MetaConnect app launching in April. Another cool thing, like I already mentioned, this is going to be the social media for the NFTs. And we are excited to see, we just saw a teaser actually on Robin's profile. So if you're over there on Twitter, go check out Robin's account and you'll see some cool stuff and related to the MetaConnect app. We also have just wanted to give an update that we have one of our 3D teams. It's sad to say that the situation that's happening around the world, and one of our studios is actually based in Ukraine, and so for the moment they have to stop for the time being, and we're looking for the best solution to help continue the development of it, but also to make sure that we're helping them in any way that we can as well. Just trying to be sensitive to the development and the situation in those regards. Also, we wanted to just bring attention to the studio that we're working with for the cinematic trailer. Go check out some of their work. It's really cool stuff. The studio is called Brunch Studios. They got a lot of great work out there, tons of cool things to check out. So if you have some time, go hop over to their website and see all the cool content that they've made. We also are doing a big push for the verifications on our social medias, as well as the OpenSea. This is something that you can find also in the Legends news in the Discord. We have a thread that we started, and we're going to continue to work and progress towards that, just to get some attention out there, because we're not necessarily satisfied with how the responses are being handled on OpenSea's site. So trying to get a better understanding, get some engagement and talking to them in that aspect. But cool stuff to that regard. Also, we have the Honorary Legends. Just as a reminder, if there are some of you that are, have those closer numbers to getting that honorary. And what is this? It's when you hold 30 legends, you're able to be rewarded with a customized legend made by Max himself. And it's got a couple of different features that you can have input and provide that inspiration for. The only thing is the timeline for these honoraries is coming to an end mid-April. It's done. It's over. We're cutting it off. And so if you're looking to get that honorary, now's the time to make those moves. So lots of cool stuff. But the big news that I really wanted to announce is the Legendary Women's Initiative. Woo! We have some cool stuff. So as you know, March is a special time. It is the month, the month of the Women's Month. It's also, during this month, there is International Women's Rights Day, which is celebrated on March 8th. So, we wanted to take into account different things, different perspectives in our community. And, we really wanted to take it, for example, the women of the Meta Legends community, but also highlight a lot of these leaders that have had these increasing impacts on the world of NFTs as well. So it's great that we're opening up this new channel. It is the hashtag legendary-women's channel in the Discord. And it's open, just to make this completely aware, it's open to all genders. It's not just women. Although our goal is to kind of create this special place where women have this, are more encouraged and feel free to chat and discuss various topics. It's also just somewhere where everyone is welcome to join in the discussion. We have two very special legendary women taking the charge for this. It is Boss Lady and Kira. They are both great individuals, and we can't wait to see all the things that they have to provide for this. Their mission is to ensure that the channel is a place where everybody feels comfortable and supported, and lots of surprises are planned. They are a great pair, and I can only see this being a huge success. So great launch. We are excited to see what we can do and what things we can make happen, and really to push the inclusivity in this project. So I have a lot of information. If you have any questions, head over to the Discord. We have all of this outlined out there in the announcements. Also, if you have any further questions, go ahead and shoot a message or just at somebody in there. You can definitely at myself, at Rose, the podcaster, or just wait a moment and somebody in the community will definitely help out. Cool. Awesome. So without further ado, I think it is time to welcome on our two guests, both Max and Adrien. So let's give them a big welcome here. Hello, hello. How are we doing?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, legends?
Cool. So it's good, it's great to get you both up here. Max, it's been a while since we've had you back on the podcast. I know you've been busy with a lot of things because you've been moving and relocating and getting everything established out there in Dubai. How has that been going for you?
That was going fine, thank you. That took a long time to be established, get the new apartment, get the computer, have all the paperwork fixed. But right now, I'm at the core of the Meta Legends business, and here it's really a great place to be regarding the crypto innovation and everything. So that's great.
Cool. No, yeah. And so this is the just for any of the first-time viewers out here, could you just give us a little brief, rundown of who you are, Max, and then we can also introduce Adrien as well.
Sure. So I'm not as beautiful as the Adrien Cyber, but I'm Max, the artist of the project. So I designed the Meta Legends, and as well I'm the art director of the project. So I take care that the direction and the universe we've built with Robin and myself is well made and respecting the law we had in mind. And we have Adrien here who is helping supervising all the artists and like all the 3D parts, not the game development part, but the 3D and art part is supervised by Adrien, who is in touch with the studio doing the trailer, who is in touch with the studio producing the asset, and he also have his own team managing the concept art of the project. So I'm glad to work with you.
Yeah.
Oh, cat fight.
Yeah.
Are they having? Did they enjoy the long trek out there to Dubai?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks
That's
like
an
you
issue.
disconnected
Camera
your
issue.
camera or something. But no worries, that's perfect. It gives us time to give us a little rundown about who you are, Adrien. So
Yeah.
give us tell us about who you are and what you do.
So yeah, basically I'm in charge with the art direction for the team, 2D concept art, and I'm in the recruitment of some assets, some studio for the trailer and assets also. So I meet Brunch Studio. You tell about us later. So I meet Brunch and yeah. So yeah, the trailer are in production. I think it's beginning today. So yeah.
Oh, it's exciting stuff. I mean, to hear about that. So tell us about a little bit more.
Yeah. So we just make some concepts during 2 last months, and we decide to make a storyboard, a little speech about the trailer, and that's we had the confirmation of the studio today. So
Cool.
I'm pretty happy to know it's on the right way actually.
There we go. We got him back.
Yeah, I'm back. We are the
No.
cats are fighting.
No worries.
Yeah, basically we finished to write the trailer pitch. So Adrien said that the studio is starting, but they actually start the 3D production of the trailer. But basically we already write a little thing that I teased a little bit in the Meta Legends chat. So we'll have something really cool. We establish what we are going to show in this trailer. And this trailer will be out in September. I think that's the best moment to release it at the same time than the Meta Legends marketplace with all the assets who will be ready in full 3D at this moment. We cross the fingers because, as everyone knows, we had this problem with the Ukrainian studio we've been working with, Volmi Game. We just closed a deal with them, and the situation happened that at the moment we don't know if they will be capable to get back on track. So we are looking for other solution right now, and it's touching the world because a lot of production in 3D are based in countries like Poland or Ukraine. So a lot of studios, games, and other NFT projects are currently being really affected by the situation.
Yeah, it's definitely not an easy situation, and that's why it's something that we're trying to be sensitive to as a team, as a community, to understand that there's stuff that we can't necessarily control sometimes that happen throughout the world, and we just hope that everybody that's involved in this and others, they can start to understand when these kind of instances or circumstances occur. It's not something that we wish for or that we want. We promise that. It's just something that now we have to learn how to deal with and figure out how to best handle it and see how it's impacting the whole thing in its entirety. But yes, so it is good to have the understanding that, this is what we have to be aware of, and it's good to communicate that instead of holding out from the community, because it's important to really keep some of that transparency to an extent. So cool. We're happy that we're able to share this kind of information and knowledge with people. But let's so we're talking about the Brunch Studio. They have some that you're setting up that, so they're getting geared up to get that worked on over the next couple of months. What else do we got? So talk to us about the other assets. Tell us about, is there any updates on the land, the pets, vehicles, residence, armor, weapons? What do we got for that?
Maybe Adrien, you can share your screen. I don't know if it's
I can
possible
share.
to share the screen.
Sure. Yeah, we can see my screen.
Ooh, yes, we can.
Yeah. So I didn't know if everything was released in the Discord or maybe Twitter, but we have some concept art for vehicles like that's like a Gold Boys tanks. So yeah, Pascal work on that, and he makes some very cool design for each class. So we have the Matrix Angel, yeah.
Ooh, they look fast.
Yeah, we can see like he work with like 3D blocking, and he reworked the shape after in 2D, but 3D helping to know about proportion and other thing. Yeah, we have the burner.
Ooh,
Pretty sexy.
and
and
ooh.
yeah. That's my favorite, actually. It is a really cool design, I think.
Oh, I can only my
It's just a
goodness.
mecha. Yeah, they're a mecha. Yeah. So
Like,
yeah,
what? Tell us about this.
yeah, we want to create diversity in like vehicles, and Pascal gave us the idea to work on like a mecha we can be driven by legend, by characters, and that's a pretty great idea. So we definitely must go in this kind of design. So it's I have some vehicle, but I have also some research about the burner's weapon SMG. So
Yeah.
yeah, Rick Hefner, who work for Apex, made a really cool design, and that's really cool.
Yeah,
Honestly.
those are cool. And I have to bring this up now just because I got a chuckle out of it. He just popped this on here. He's like, no kidding, but are the weapons going to be 5 times the size of the characters?
Of course.
Thank you for that, Ryan. But that that was a good question to ask. Oh, cool stuff. These are cool weapons. Yeah. Ooh, is that the
Just
rifle?
a sniper, yeah.
This is definitely something that a
Yeah.
lot of people in the Discord are talking about because they know that it's going to be one of those rarer
Yeah,
items.
for the celestial class, we really want we are inspired by the Promethean class in Halo, and I love the cool design of the those shape of the sniper. I think it's really great, really cool.
This is going to be fun. I mean, this kind of gives a little bit of the perspective of how big, this is going to be. We have the large vehicles, the large pets, and you're using different types of weapons that are, in a sense, there's quite a few of them that are more long range in a sense. So it's really showing that this is probably going to be really big, right?
So yeah, and for this weapon, I just want to show how it works, and we take so many inspiration of real design to create a unique design, and we work on the rough rocket launcher.
Oof.
That's a pretty cool piece. Honestly, I was impressed when Bandit show us that. That's really cool.
No,
Yeah.
it looks great. I mean, I can see, that thing just blowing up whatever it hits.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
cool.
and we can imagine all the animation on the weapon when maybe we have rechargement or we have to refill the weapon.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. We can imagine like a point or a lock target animation on that. We are also inspired when we see the design for how it can be used in the game or
Yeah.
in yeah.
What I'm excited about is that as it's all 3D, once we'll have finished all the production of the models, we'll be able to have some freedom with the texture. Because right now you can see basically the base models, but then we can basically give them different colors, different skins. The rough will have this really destructed look with some tags, but we could have like maybe I don't know how many skins we'll have per weapon, but each weapon will also can have different looks to them. So that is going to be an important thing because I'm a fond of customizing weapon in games. I love owning like different looking weapons, and I think it really helps to identify to the player who we are in the game.
Oh yeah, no, this is going to be exciting. I mean, you just opened up. I didn't even consider that. You've shown all of these different concept arts, but it just clicked to me because you even mentioned it when you're designing a lot of the honoraries and the other ones is just the texture, but you don't necessarily see that texture in some of these concept arts that you have here. But when it comes to the actual 3D models, like you're saying, we're actually going to be able to see some of that texture to it. So it's going to create a different vibe to it as well, and that's kind of cool too. And we got some grenades here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we have the burner grenade, I think, as well.
Yeah. You talk about that.
Oh.
Yeah, the last grenade we made. This week. Yeah. Yeah, and I love particularly this weapon, the shotgun of the rough. I think, the design of the rough is really cool, and love the way of Bandit who work on that. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good artist for a weapon. Yeah.
No, this is great. I mean, really cool stuff, and these are just some, just a few of the examples of the rough weapons, and also a couple of the celestial. We got a burner grenade here. It's coming together, and I know that there's a lot of other things that uh, you and the team are working on. So, is there? Show us some of the pets. People are going crazy for the pets.
So yeah, I have made the pets. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can show that. I didn't know if we share a lot of that, but yeah, I have the burners pets. One of the pets. Yeah, we
Yeah.
really want to have like quadruped pets and biped. So we put a lot of effort to have a really cool design for that. And yeah, I think Emmanuel will work on that. He's a crazy artist, an amazing artist. His render are very very beautiful, and the aspect of iron are really cool in 2D. We want to push it in 3D to know it, to
Yeah.
see what's we can have with that.
And that's I love that you said that, because it's something that I've heard and I've noticed a lot is, whether it's from you, from Max, or any of the other members of the design team, it's that you want to push the boundaries. You want to take this design language to the next level, and you're even doing that through working with the studios that we are working with, like Brunch Studios and also Antinomy. It's really cool to see and understand that you're trying to push these limits and see how cool it really could be and how incredible it can really
Yeah,
turn out.
and we didn't have many limits, all are technical, but yeah, for the anecdote, for this creator, this beast, this pet, one morning I discussed with Emmanuel and I say, yeah, we can maybe yeah, I love the pyramid head of Silent Hill, and he just tell me, yeah, I can make a head like that, and yeah, these creatures are with that, and
Very
that's really
cool.
cool to see IDs on the paper. Yeah. So
Ooh, that
yeah,
looks mean.
Oh yeah, this one is one of my favorites.
really
Oh,
dangerous.
yeah, that I can only imagine walking across this one just on the streets or wherever you are in the fields or the mountain,
Yeah.
just coming across this thing or turning a corner and seeing that as the first.
And you just have like the rough little chicken. So
That's pretty. Yeah, yeah. Burners are
Ooh.
definitely pretty pretty destructive. Yeah.
do you have
Wow.
the little rough chicken,
The little
Emmanuel?
chicken. Yeah, I think I have the little
I
chicken.
know which one you're talking
Oh
about.
no,
It's the
didn't have
bear.
the rough on that, but we have the
Yeah.
Ooh,
have the little
beautiful.
chicken. So yeah, more gold boys pets, more or oniric design.
Yeah. What's the inspiration for those pets? Because they looks like really unique, and I think that was intended to have our unique lore. But what's the vision to inspire those pets?
So we didn't have really precise inspiration for that, but we really want to have a mix between medieval, steampunk, and a sci-fi look, and that's one of the trick. Yeah, these factions are the most tricky during the concept art, because that's no we didn't have many reference of kind like some looks, some kind of looks. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Emmanuel makes pretty cool design about with that, and we really want to yeah, push this faction like as yeah yeah,
Especially
oniric,
unique on its own. Like
oniric.
the Gold Boys, they have their own language because you can say the Celestials, it could look like this, or the Roboters and Matrix Angel, it's cyberpunk influence. But yeah, the Gold Boys, it's quite a unique kind of mix that I haven't really seen yet.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have their own identity.
yeah. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty unique.
It's great to see these things coming into development, and oh my goodness, this thing looks incredible.
The big wolf.
Wow.
This is a big wolf. Yeah.
Wow. I'd be howling with that wolf, no problem. Oh, that thing is cool. Oh man, you know you're right. There is this just tone that these different classes set, and when you see the gold boy, especially like these pets, it just has this different energy behind it, and it's really cool to see these concepts come into play. Really come out, especially when you start adding the color to it. Now you're taking it to the next thing. You're going to do it the 3D modeling, and I think that's just going to just take us to a whole nother level of shock and awe.
Yeah,
How cool
sure.
these things are.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Ooh,
Oh, the Matrix Angel pets.
Matrix Angel. Yeah.
I love them.
they
I
are
think
so good. I love the green.
Everyone sleep on Matrix Angel, you know. That they are wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, we have pretty cool design on that. Love these spiders. These mega spiders are really cool with all the eyes.
I can only imagine, just seeing how big these things are and just seeing how they interact, seeing how even just how they move is going to be really interesting and fun.
Mm.
Starting with where we are now, seeing what we are to the actual end and finished product. These are cool. These are great. And, the community is just as hyped about it. You see them drooling over this all the time when Max, you come and dropping some of these sneak peeks in. We got all the judges that are always holding on to these because people don't just enjoy seeing them once.
Yeah, and what is great is that it's only the beginning. Right now, it's the drawings, but in the future, we'll drop the 3D model, and everyone will start to get crazy because those are going to be turned into the 3D models. And from that moment, everyone will get crazy.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. People are getting obsessed about it now, but they will go crazy when these things become that 3D, put into that 3D model perspective. It's going to be really cool.
So yeah, that's all for the pets for the moment. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you have other, but you keep some secret, Adrien.
Yes,
Yeah, I have to keep some secrets because I want some ammunition.
some surprises are good. You can't always provide everything. It's okay to leave a couple of those little sneaky, juicy ones on the side.
So yeah, but
I'm sorry,
I have two last armor concept we made recently, so I can show you the latest armor we made. So that's for Matrix Angel.
Ooh.
Matrix Angel Captain.
Yeah, it's great. And what you can see as well, and what the perspective we want to bring is that we want people to be able to customize some of the elements because right now the Matrix Angel armor, they have more these green liquid type of thing. So the original one will have this type of green liquid thing, but by making errors sometime like this, we're thinking about how cool it could be, because that matrix armor, maybe you could, change the liquid color or customize the color of the armor, and that's great because sometimes you do error on the concept and it can help to visualize how it could look differently.
And that is crazy. So just to make that clear, this was an error. Putting
Yes.
the purple on there was an error. It was meant to be probably green.
Great, yes.
And because of that error, you're like, you know what? Let's run with it. Let's stick with that idea. And maybe we have that different change in the colors throughout it, as you said, the liquid. So wow, that's a fun thing to come across, and that's cool to just learn and know about. Even though you have errors, stuff that you can learn from and find different opportunities to, pursue it. This is a great example of it.
Yeah, it's a whole process, and sometimes you put things to trash, or basically for each armor, at the beginning we had like four versions to get to one version. So that was really, you have more to the trash than what you can see, but what you have in the trash is actually really good material.
Yes.
So that's crazy.
I just want
Awesome.
to show this armor because I think is my favorite. Love the red cape, and yeah, I really want to share that with us because with you because yeah, I think it's love the design of this armor. Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, it's awesome. So this is one of your favorite armors, you'd say?
Celestial Statue?
This is your favorite one?
Yeah, my favorite one. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. No, there's a lot of armors that are still yet to be released, and it's going to be great when we actually see some of these full body cons. We saw some of the other sneak peeks that were thrown in there for a couple of the different jackets. And when I saw some of the jackets, I just thought it was just going to be a straight up hoodie jacket like I'm wearing now. But then you back it out to that 3D concept, and it has this whole armor to it. I'm like, whoa, hold on. This is
Surprise.
great.
So yeah, that's all for me for the concept. I think.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's a lot of information. That's a lot of stuff to show to the community and whatnot. And it's great to learn about all the things that are actually going on and all the stuff that the team is pushing to make and actually get done. And you are the supervisor of all of this, right, Adrien? So how is that? Handling all these different areas of the projects of these concepts, dealing with the armors, the pets, the vehicles, the weapons. How is that? How do you manage through all of that?
That was a lot of lots of time because at the beginning we have to create all the universe, and I have the first thing I made is like this PDF who just regroup many design we can inspired by class and by design. So I have one paper for weapon, one for characters, one for vehicles and environment. I have that for all the classes, and that was the first document with those keywords to maybe create a really cool and really different universe by faction. So that was a really hard to manage at the beginning, but actually we have a team who know and who adapt and understand all the design for the for the for all the faction, and yeah that's all our design, and I think it's pretty good, and we upgrading, and we are all the team are increase some skill and some stuff. That's really cool.
No, it's awesome, and I love to hear that kind of perspective. So, uh, you know, are you involved with any of the actual like the creation of it, or are you more of just helping to supervise and guide some of that perspective?
Yeah, I'm supervising those artists because they are more talented than me, and they know how to make some design faster, and I have yeah I'm trusted in the team
No,
because
it's cool. It's cool.
they
So
are
do
really
you? So
powerful.
I'm going to ask, do you have a favorite class?
Mm, um, I think Gold Boys is my favorite class because I work on this class, and Max says that later. That's the most tricky faction, but I think we really thinking about design and what we can do for the class, and keep the sci-fi design and aspect for that. So yeah, Gold Boys definitely.
I can relate. I enjoy the Gold Boys a lot. They just look so good. They like we were saying earlier. They have this different vibe, this different energy to them, and they're great. I love a lot of the different classes as well. You know, there's definitely characteristics and traits from all the different classes which definitely stand out to me. But I think I would be in the same boat as you, say that my favorite would be the Gold Boys. Especially looking at the pets. I mean, I think it would, if I were to look at just the pet, I think it would decide it for me. But yeah, no, these are cool. These are great. And so did you have you had a lot of these challenges in, you know, figuring out and getting all this talent, all this great talent that we have, and helping to provide this direction?
So, yeah, I didn't hear you. Ross, can you repeat?
Oh, yeah, no. So what I was asking is, did you have any challenges throughout the process of where we started to where we were? And, you know, was that something that you were able to easily handle? Or, you know, was there something that created a specific aspect of the project that had a bottleneck for you? Something
Yeah,
like
definitely the weapon design and how we have to thinking about game ready design. So that's yeah, a really tricky part. And we have Rick F now who work on weapon, and he have a really cool background for that. And it teach me a lot about yeah, all the process about crash creating some weapon for game. Yeah.
No, this is cool. Thank you for that answer. Thank you for that response. It's great to hear the different perspectives of people, especially in these different positions that a lot of people, they're not familiar with or aware of, and just having this exposure to these different dynamics and different perspectives. It's great for not just me or anyone. It's great for the community as well. So I appreciate you sharing that perspective. So we are where we're at right now is we are in the transitioning from the concept art to 3D modeling, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Cool. So tell us, just tell people, could you give them a little reminder? There's some people that aren't familiar with, you know, the process of the production, you know,
Yeah.
where it starts to how we need to get it to where it's the final product.
So keep in mind, 3D makes lots of time to be created. We have yeah, further step, and we have to organize all the creation for the asset. We have modeling, UV design, UV unwrap, and texturing. That's pretty a long process. So we have to, yeah, we have to be patient for that. But I hope, and yeah, I'm really happy to. I will be happy to show that when we have the first concept.
Yeah, maybe I can share my screen. It's
Yeah,
quite fast.
sure.
Let me see. I'm just closing the naked pictures of Adrien.
Oh,
No, there is a good explainers on internet that show the process of 3D, just like to get an overall view about what's going on. And 3D production is crazy thing. Like just getting the ID is already something in itself, because you have to write it down and try to have something that will be credible and with a meaning. Then you build the story, then storyboards, animatic. This is for animation, but the production, basically you can see design. Then you will put the element in the design. You do some research and development. So research and development is like experimenting new things, because you want to be a creative. You want to bring your new world, your new identity. Then you have to model, do the UV unwrap. There is many in between steps that you don't even see: texturing, rigging, animation, and it's always a really long process. And here you have this custom made where you see everyone is dead at the end. But yeah, basically, if you're curious, you can just check out. There is some explain things on internet. Maybe we could do a special Sunday 3D course to explain the 3D process. But this is a long thing. Like just to let you know something, like there is something called the retopology, and it's really counterintuitive because when you work on a model with a lot of details, then you have to rework on a version with less details, and that's fucking counterintuitive because when you are, a designer, you want to add more and more and more and more details till you have your masterpiece. It's really that's vicious because you work on those details and then the software will tell you, hey bro, you have to get a low poly count or your game will be lagging, so you have to recreate over your main model a model with less polygons, and then you have to transfer the details on the sculpt to a texture. That's the moment where like every people stops 3D. Like every hobbyist, when they learn about retopology, when they learn that they will have to redraw over their model, respecting a logic, because you need to get those shapes with loops that will be animation ready, they stop. So there is so much things to build. Like it's really boring process. Like you have to redraw polygon by polygon, arrange things, and even AI or automated things don't do it as good as a human for now. So no, there is no way to have a good one for game created in an automatic way, which sucks. But that's also make our work something valuable and well paid because only a few people got the strength to learn that shit. Because it's, imagine, like everyone is like, oh, it's the freedom. It's not the freedom, it's horrible. You will have to learn how with logic and how with quadrangles you have to redraw your shapes, and then you have to cut those shapes. You have the UV unwrap, so you have to get the logic of, unwrapping your models and find some cuts to have your 3D models on a 2D plane, because that's the way to apply texture. So you think doing texture is fun, like you drag and drop some models or you will paint on your model. No, you will have to unwrap them before. So that's a really long process. That's an expensive process because to make it good and optimized for games, only a few people knows how to do this and have really great things. It's a job you learn with years and years of experience, and this is still something really manual. You don't have too much automatic things about really optimized assets. So that's why Adrien thought it takes a long time. That's why video games, they are not released in 2 days. But that's also exciting. I can speak hours about all those things, but there is so much in between steps. Like when you start from the drawing to go to the models, and that's make the job beautiful. And even when you watch back to old animated movies with 3D, it's even more impressive because right now we have more and more tech to help us. But back in time, it was, pure suffering.
No, this is great. I love learning and hearing all these different perspectives because it's seeing it, the model unwrapped all the way on just one flat plane. It's like it's kind of ugly in a sense. You're like, it's not as pretty as what I thought it was when it's on the model, but then when you put it back on the model, it's like, oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's cool. Thank you for walking through some of that. Yeah, that's 3D Monster was touching on a couple of things related to some of that in his lesson on this previous Sunday. So it's cool to just hear, a different perspective on it, especially from yours, Max. It's cool to learn these things, especially from the community's perspective. And I've got a question here from somebody in the community. Where did it just go? Oh yeah, they got a question for you. what's the favorite part of your job working on Meta Legends for both of you?
Adrien, what's your favorite part?
Yeah, I think it's imagine the imagine the lore and all the environment. Just put some idea on the paper, and that was really great to handle these parts for me. Yeah.
No, that's cool. We're definitely excited for more of the lore. We got some cool things developing in the background for some of that. But yeah, I completely agree that it's going to be fun when we get to those stages of pushing out these different storylines of the characters, of the classes, and all of this. It's going to be fun. It's going to take it to a new level of creativity throughout, whatever we're able to apply to it as a team, as well as the community, but just all the other, derivatives of that, people that they take and make it a sub story, or maybe they take a different direction. They have their own fan art. That's going to be some really fun times as well. So there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. All right, Max, your turn.
Yeah, I think Adrien did a great explanation, because right now we are also thinking about, all our item and assets will have their own story and their own universe, which is going to be really incredible. For me, one of my favorite part is, I think, being with the community, and like it's really the community aspect of the project that keeps me having some energy. It's like you have some friends with you. We are going to a journey, and some of the crazy guys, they want to follow you, with some burner weapons, and you're like, okay, I will bring you to my world, and we are going to make something really great. And some people right now are amazing. They believe in the project since the G Day. We can think about all the guys from the council that you heard a lot, like Matt, Ferito, Lakshmi, and all those guys are like, they have their weapon. They know we are going in a great direction through the forest, and that one day we'll see the celestial cities. And I'm so excited to have this adventure, because it's like, to me, Meta Legends, even from a pragmatical analysis, will be big. Like, no choice. It's going to be big. I have no doubt about that. Yesterday, I was eating with a nice guy from Dubai. He's familiar with the Binance team. I show him Meta Connect. He told me, I want to invest. So I know the project has potential, and to me, it's just like the journey is the most beautiful experience on the project. That what I love the most. Yeah.
No, we appreciate that response, and it really is going to be cool to see these next couple of months how this project just turns to a new level, and we've got a lot of momentum building up right now. The team is really pushing forward, creating this new tone, setting a whole new kind of standard throughout the community to really drive new growth and innovation throughout the project. So it's just like yourself, I have no doubts in how incredible this is going to be. We are working hard to make it happen every day. I know you're working hard every day, and Adrien is, all of the team is working hard all the time to make this really come true. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be great. And so is there anything else that you want to update the community on real quick, or anything that you want to say out there to the community before we hand you off?
Maybe Adrien can let you know a little bit of the things we are going to see in the trailer, maybe, that is created by Brand Studio.
So I didn't hear you.
Max was saying that you might have a little bit of the sneak peeks or some of the ideas that are going to be put into the trailer for the cinematic trailer.
Yeah, to close the live, then you will be free, Adrien. Adrien is from Paris. So right now we are keeping him, away from girls and beers and bars. So, so we wanted to close the live with something interesting, and I said that you could maybe tease us a little bit about what we are going to see in this freaking trailer.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we will follow characters around some environment. Yeah, the Roboter's environment, I think, the rough, and to finish with the celestial. So I did not have any pictures or to show us, but to show you, but um, that will be amazing, certainly.
We are going to see one pet in particular. Adrien, can you let us know?
Yeah,
What?
the Reno, yeah. Maybe I have that.
Cool. Yeah, no, this would be fun.
Yeah, we are going to have an epic sequence with one pet, and I can't wait to, see it.
Yeah, I just have to find that.
No worries. It's this is stuff that's in the works. We're developing, we're creating stuff. We are lining it up to be put into that production. Everybody's working hard. We just secured, recently the Brunch Studios. They're going to definitely be working hard to produce this trailer. And, just looking at their website, if we just go and check out some of the stuff on their website, they have a lot of cool stuff going on out there. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be epic. I know it's going to be a lot of fun, but let's see it. Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to need. Yeah, we want to need these pets in the trailer. So.
Ooh. That's going to be fun. I can only imagine this pet's going to be doing some damage. I don't think it's just going to be sitting there. This is going to be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really amazing. And about the trailer as well, we decided to change the studio because if you remember at the time, I want to update the community about that. We announced that we will work with the studio, and then we changed for Brunch Studio. So one of the reasons was that of the first studio, they were cheating and lying on the image they shown. So basically, they show some work to us, and they were like, "Don't show it. It's like unreleased job and their NDA and everything." And my wife was like, "Hey, I know so before that moment, they were dealing with Adrien, with Robin, and me, and we were about to close an expensive deal." And then I was watching the things on my screen because I was obsessed with it. And my wife came and said, "Hey, it's the work of Clément." And I said, "Really?" So I just text that guy, Clément, on Instagram, "Hey, is it your job? Are you going to work with this studio that I will not mention on the Meta Legends trailer?" And he said, "I'm not aware of your project." So that was the moment where like, what the fuck is going on? Like, so we decided to cancel the partnership. And that was really unprofessional. The owner of the studio went like crazy. He menaced physically some people. Like that really went crazy. And that's all the things you have to deal when you have a business. That things the community don't see. That things we cannot announce. We cannot make an announcement. Hey, today we just had problem with this guy. But yeah, some days are shitty days. You spend like 8 hours trying to fix those kind of issue that you will never imagine, that no one will imagine, that everyone thinks it is simple. Everyone thinks you have the money, so you contact the studio, and then the studio, you put the cash on the table and they start. It's not that simple. It's really way more complicated than people can imagine. And even myself, sometimes I could be BAs. I'm like, hey, this should be going faster, or this should be, easier. And when I myself doing it, I see like all the little sub problems related to human problems, to available availability of the studio and all those things, and you're like, oh, that's a way more complicated topic to approach than just throwing money to create something.
No, and that's good for people to know, especially the community that I can guarantee a lot of them have not been in this field of design and learning how to go about the process of it. So just getting that insight to it is helpful and beneficial to them to understand. Because like you said, you can have the money. It's all about how cooperative the studios are willing to be with the project, how attain, just the willingness to work with you. And I can see that being something that studios may try to take advantage of because of this boom that's going on right now with the NFT space, that they might try to leverage in a sense. And so I think it's good that you and the team are handling it the way that you're handling, because at the end of the day, we are looking to deliver a quality project we have people that are working on it and are willing to be good partners to this project so that we can trust in their work and their delivery and execution on some of these things. So I can definitely understand the complexities of the behind the scenes when you're dealing with some of these studios.
Yeah. And just to close again one on this topic, like we are also dealing with problem, with the Meta Legends Honorary, because those fuckers at OpenSea decided to forbid the word meta. So right now you cannot upload something who has meta, punks, degenerative. They banned it. So right now, even owning a project called Meta Legends, you cannot upload a new asset with the word meta. How dumb is that? Because I want to mention that the company Facebook, Meta, they don't own the word meta. They are Meta products, I think, or Meta. You have the full name on Facebook, like they change, and they do not own the Meta thing. And when you see that OpenSea is canceling the project with Meta in the name, you're really like, this is wrong. So right now we have a problem to deal with. It's that we cannot upload Meta Legends. And we can upload Legends, we can upload Adrien, but we cannot upload Meta Legends.
And you know what? I bet you that is definitely just like we're saying. It's probably one of the factors of why it's not getting verified.
I don't know. No, they banned the word meta, so you cannot upload meta. Anything with the word meta right now on OpenSea, you cannot mint it. So
yeah, this is stuff that we definitely got to start looking more into about OpenSea, because it's just how reliable of a platform is it? Now that the way that it's turning and handling projects as it is now. But hopefully they'll be understanding and work with the projects and start to figure out a new way of how to approach these things, because I can guarantee that it's going to get more complex. And people, when there's a lot of people complain about something, it's not good. Not good for business, at least for OpenSea. So we'll see how that goes. But awesome. Again, appreciate you, both of you, coming up here, taking some of the time away. I know that we're all busy with a lot of the other things going on, so we want to make sure you get back on track and stuff. But we still appreciate you taking the time to come out here and talk through a couple things on the podcast. And is there anything else that you want to say to the community before you sign off?
For me, it's good. I just want to say that I love the Legends and that I'm going to drop a new honorary design in a few minutes. But that's all.
You heard it. You heard it, community. Check out the new honorary that's about to get dropped in the Discord, and I can guarantee it's going to be fire. So it's going to be beautiful, beautiful. Adrien, anything from you?
No, it's just I was really glad show you the work and all the stuff. That's really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, no, again, thank you both for taking the time to come up here. Community, give a shout out to them. Do it in the Discord. Do it on the YouTube channel, the Facebook, the Twitter, wherever you can. Thank them for all the things that they're doing, because the artwork, the models, all the stuff that's coming to you is because these two here are helping to facilitate a lot of it. So give them a big shout out, show your love, spread the passion, and thank you both again for hopping on here. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Rose.
Take it easy. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. Cool stuff. That was fun. That was fun. It's always great to bring up, core team members, and especially when we get more of the insight to the artistic side of things. It's a lot of fun, and can't wait to see what happens next, where we are taking, and those 3D models. Ooh, these are going to be cool. I know it. I know that, like Max was saying, that we're going wild for the concept art now. Like, think about this. We have people going crazy in this Discord for the concept art now. Just wait till the 3D models come out with the actual textures on it and all. So it's going to be cool. Let's kick it back in the lounge. Woo! So we are having another great day, another great episode, lots of fun, and I'm so excited about this new initiative that we just launched, the Women's Initiative for this month. It is the month of, Women's Month, and then we have the National Women's History Day on the 8th. So we have some cool stuff. Excited to launch this because, the main focus of our project is to create this incredible space, create this incredible world, this incredible experience for not just guys, not just girls, not just kids, but for everybody. We want all to come and enjoy and have an opportunity to engage with our community, engage with the experiences that we're going to provide, and just have a good time. We want to promote the inclusivity of all those aspects. And, we are, I would love to give another shout out to, it is, he changes it up a little bit on the, his Twitter's a little bit different than the Discord, but Lord Gosson, I believe is how it's pronounced. He has been doing incredible stuff. He creating all this cool trailers and whatnot for the Meta Legends. I'd love to show some of it out here. I'm going to post a little bit more, do a little retweet on the Twitter. So if you get a chance, go out there, share some of that love. But he was recommended on the basis of, we're trying to do this new thing of just giving shout out to people that are really doing cool work throughout the week. And American Jedi was the one that recognized Lord's work. And so it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see all the new things that are developing and we're going to be able to bring into the lounge here, and just really cool stuff. Can't wait to see all the stuff that the community is developing and creating for this project. It's a lot of fun and super excited. Also, we are doing, I know we just got done with the month of the legends, but we are doing a giveaway. So what are we doing a giveaway for? We are doing a giveaway for one NFT to win. Ooh, it's been a while since we've given away an NFT. You know the rules. Head out to the Twitter, follow at Meta Legends NFT, follow at Meta Legends Live, and retweet the tweet and tag 3 friends. This is the video to be watching for. Here we go. Dropping it now.
Take me to church, child. Get the shine of it out. Then you can shop and you're not all of me.
God.
Woo! I love that video. It's got such great visual effects and everything that was done into it. And you heard it here. we're giving away one FT. So head on out there to the @MetaLegends NFT Twitter and also follow @MetaLegends Live. Retweet the post and tag 3 friends. Head on out there. Good luck. The winner will be picked and announced in 48 hours. Good luck to you, legends. And if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to discuss or talk about, head over to the MetaLegends Discord. We have all the stuff outlined. We have the calendar for what's going on throughout the week. We have all of the information about the new announcements and the AMAs that are going on. We have the facts. And we just also have an incredible community. Come and check out the new Legendary Women's channel. Also, get ready for later today when 3D Monster has his other 3D design class. So get excited. We hope to see you all there. Head over to the Discord. Take it easy, fam. Rose out. Peace. Peace, 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 peace.